What is happening, everybody? We had no NBA yesterday, which means today 14 NBA games. There's 10 billion players on the injury report. That's why I got my glasses today. I needed help reading all the names on the injury report because it is lengthy, and that's definitely going to inform how a lot of our lineups are being built. If you guys could do me a favor as you're watching this video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So we have a promo going on that's going to be ending today. It is promo code NBA Treat. There's a link for that below. If you guys click on it, it'll bring you to our site and you can go sign up. You get our lineup generator. So the lineup's just going to be built for you using all the data and tools we have at Stokastic.com. If you just want lineups that are going to be built for you, our promo code NBA you get access to that for less than $5 for a week. So take advantage of it. Today is the last day to sign up. NBA Treat. Use that link below. And let's go and look at the lineups that I have built in here for tonight's slate. And yeah, a lot could end up changing. A lot of players on the injury report. I've already seen a handful of players rolled out. Not going to lie, I've recorded this video 3 times already today. And as I was about to post it, more guys got rolled out. And I'm like, all right, I have to redo it. So hopefully this is going to be the one that ends up making it onto the YouTube channel and onto my Twitter account. But our number one overall projected lineup here, it has LaMelo Ball, Jordan Hawkins, Gordon Hayward, Kyle Anderson, Kelly Olynyk, Marcus Sasser, Naz Reid, and Nikola Jokic. Kelly Olynyk is the latest value play that has opened up that's really, really looking good right now. Walker Kessler, he was questionable to play earlier in the day for the Jazz. He's now doubtful. It looks like he's going to be out, which is going to mean big minutes for Kelly Olynyk, currently projecting as the top guy to get to over on DraftKings. And you'll see right here, he is in 74% on my top 150 lineups. Let's go position by position, and we'll look at who's standing out. And then we'll do it for doing it for DraftKings, and we'll do it for FanDuel right after this. Got some lineups built out, so I'll plug them in here and then simulate those as well. Core plays at point guard for DK, LaMelo Ball, Marcus Sasser, and Killian Hayes. Pistons remain shorthanded. Alec Burks is out. We'll see what ends up happening with Duren. He is listed as questionable on the injury report. If he's out, as he was the other day, opens up even more playing time for the Pistons. Players that I'm underweight to at the point guard spot here. Nobody really too significant, but a little bit underweight to Jordan Clarkson and Fred VanVleet, but no crazy underweight stands at point guard. Shooting guard, we're getting the most exposure to Jordan Hawkins, who another chalk play due to the absence of CJ McCollum. Hawkins had a massive game the other day. He had failed as a chalk a couple of days ago, but keep in mind, a little bit of a different scenario today because not only is CJ McCollum out, Zion is also out due to personal reasons. So no Zion, no McCollum. Jordan Hawkins really standing out here. As far as players we're underweight to at the spot, Jordan Clarkson, Zach LaVine, Talen Horton-Tucker, underweight to at shooting guard. Small forward. 4 plays at small forward, Gordon Hayward, Jay Crowder, and Austin Reeves. And players we're underweight to at small forward, Azur Thompson, Zach LaVine, and Michael Porter Jr. If we go ahead and move over to the power forward spot, we're getting to the most of at power forward. A handful of guys here at power forward. Naz Reid, Gordon Hayward, Jay Crowder, Kyle Kuzma standing out for the Wizards, and then PJ Washington as well, just below 20% in my lineups. And then underweight to the field here, Azur Thompson, who also has power forward eligibility. Underweight to Isaiah Stewart, although these are guys who are not all that popular in Isaiah Stewart or Michael Porter Jr. Also talked about Michael Porter Jr. as being somebody we're underweight to at small forward. Center, tons of Kelly Olynyk exposure, which to be expected, right? Kelly Olynyk has been really great fantasy producer his entire career and had a really strong season last year. His role's been a little bit minimized so far this season, but that won't be the case today with Walker Kessler out. So Kelly Olynyk looks like the top overall play on the slate right now. He's the highest simulated player ROI by a really wide margin. Of all of the lineups that I uploaded with Kelly Olynyk, they were expected to about double their money. All the lineups I had in there with Kelly Olynyk, he's projected for 47% ownership, but still 74% of my lineups made it into 3/4 of lineups with Kelly Olynyk. And then Naz Reid getting to in 36% of lineups. Pay up option here, Nikola Jokic, the expensive player I'm getting the most of on this slate. If you guys are looking in the utility spot, can only pay up for one guy. Jokic looks like the guy today. No Jamal Murray for the Nuggets, and we saw Jokic massive triple-double last time out. And then PJ Washington also in 19% of lineups, as well as Daniel Gafford in 17%. Underweight to a handful of guys here at the center spot, Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Stewart, Bam Adebayo, and Nikola Vucevic. All right, so let's go ahead and look at FanDuel now, where you guys can see as I upload the files here, the amount of lineups that I've built out today to redo this video. This is the 21st lineup file that I've built in the contest generator, trying to upload them through the sim so I could talk about this slate and make this video. So let's see what we have. And of course, as I am in the middle of recording this right here, Derek Lively Jr., he is now questionable with an illness. So not somebody who's ruled out. So I'm not going to have to backtrack and do this again because, can't say for sure whether Derek Lively is going to be in or out. But want to let you guys know that that is what is happening while I am recording this. So the last couple of times that I was recording, I actually got news that somebody was like either downgraded to out or doubtful. And then I was like, shit, I should wait for projections to be updated and do it again. But here's everybody that's on the injury report at the time I'm recording, in addition to Derek Lively, who was just added. Anthony Davis is still questionable. Jalen Duren is questionable. Bradley Beal is questionable. Ben Simmons is questionable. Those are the key players to really look out for in the rest of the night. And tonight, if you guys want more information from me, I'll be on Live Before Lock with Eric Lindquist breaking everything down. All right, let's favorite the top 150 lineups. Number one projected lineup for FanDuel: LaMelo Ball, Teo Maledon, Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Hawkins, Kyle Kuzma, Gordon Hayward, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kelly Olynyk, and PJ Washington. So lots of players that are benefiting from injuries, right? The Hornets guys, and one of the reasons we're getting to LaMelo a lot is because Terry Rozier is out. That's also benefiting guys like PJ Washington and Gordon Hayward. And then we've also got the situation that we talked about with the Jazz, which is why Kelly Olynyk is popping up a bunch. And then Jordan Hawkins, because we have the Pelicans shorthanded. So let's go position by position now for FanDuel. And Kelly Olynyk is in pretty much every single one of my top 150 lineups on FanDuel. That's what stands out immediately to me. Point guard. We have at point guard LaMelo Ball, Malcolm Brogdon, and Cade Cunningham as the core plays to build around. And then underweight to Jalen Brunson, Chris Paul, and Kyrie Irving. Shooting guard next. Core plays of the day at shooting guard. We have Jordan Hawkins, Malcolm Brogdon, Gordon Hayward, and Cade Cunningham. Underweight to the field to the shooting guard spot to Luke Kennard, Mikal Bridges, Kyrie Irving, D'Angelo Russell. The Russell only projected for 2% ownership. So, just wasn't any of my top lineup. So underweight to him, sure, but it's not like the field is really playing him all that much. Small forward core options: Gordon Hayward, Bruce Brown, Jeremy Grant, and Kyle Kuzma. Underweight to Brandon Ingram right now in a pretty significant way. Ingram's expected to be chalk on FanDuel, and he really didn't make it into any of my top lineups. And then also underweight to the field on Lauri Markkanen and Brandon Miller at the small forward spot. Power forwards. 4 plays at power forward. Kelly Olynyk, nearly an all-in play for me here on FanDuel. 95% of my top 150 lineups, which, doing the math over at the top of my head, it's, 140 plus Kelly Olynyk lineups. He's the best play by a pretty wide margin on both FanDuel and DraftKings. Then beyond him, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jeremy Grant, PJ Washington, Kyle Kuzma at power forward, coming in underweight too. So PJ Washington, even though he's in a lot of lineups, still somebody I'm pretty well underweight to the field too, because he's direct for 33% ownership, and I got to him in 23% of lineups. And then Markkanen and Evan Mobley, 2 other power forward players that I'm underweight to. Centers. Who do we have the most of here? Kelly Olynyk also has center eligibility, as does PJ Washington. And then we have Nikola Jokic, Daniel Gafford, Bam Adebayo as other centers that are showing up. And then once again, PJ Washington, Evan Mobley, players underweight to there. So 14 game slate, a lot can change over the course of the day, as is evidenced by me having to record this video multiple times now. So if you guys could do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, promo code NBA Treat. Use that link below to sign up. Less than $5 for NBA lineup generator is the best deal that we have going on the site right now. And it's going to be expiring tonight. So take advantage of it now before it goes away. Guys, good luck with your lineups. NBA Live Before Lock tonight, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So check that out if you want more NBA information. And I hope to see you guys then.